This is just a test. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Hello. Welcome back to video number 5, maybe? My name's Jack, and it is very hot. This is gonna be a super vlogish type video because I had an idea for a video, and it was gonna be about positivity and basically like things that help me stay positive. Still seems like a good video idea, but I was thinking about what I would like to watch from somebody else, and I realized that I probably would like to hear stories in the beginning of their channel to kind of get to know them more, because stories are great. Who doesn't like stories? So I'm going that route. What are these hand motions? I'm gonna talk about how I got into music. If you don't know, I do music stuff. I sing and play drums and guitar and all that jazz. I'm also in a band. We're a duo because we're hard to work with. And this is just gonna be about how we started, how I started playing shows, and then how the band started playing shows, and about our rise. We have not risen very much, but I'll talk a little bit about the growth. I started taking lessons, and the guy that I was taking lessons from, he had a bunch of people taking lessons, so he would often, once or twice a year, maybe more than that, maybe like 3 times a year, would put us into bands. Like, he'd just choose this guitarist, this bassist, this drummer, put us into a band, and then we'd play a couple songs at a show. This kid band would play, then this kid band, things like that. It was really cool. I think a lot of groups do that. There's Music Factory, there's School of Rock, there's the group that I volunteer for, which is Girls Rock Camp, which is different because it's a non-profit. But that's not a new idea. A lot of people do that lessons show combo. That's how I played my first show, which was at a little mini carnival. From there I played 3 times a year or so with the band that Lou, my teacher, placed me in. Sometimes we'd play my original song, sometimes we'd play a cover, just depended on the band. This was from 12 to 17, by the way. And throughout the school year, in that time, I would just play random ass shit. Whoever had a talent show going on or an open mic or something really comfortable and neat and kid-friendly, I would do. That is unfortunately kind of the end of my solo music story. Since then, I've booked a couple shows for myself. I played in Vegas last year as part of a conference, Lexicon. Is it convention or probably a convention. Played there. That was great. I booked a couple other small shows for myself, but I haven't really done a whole lot of that. I moved over to band stuff when I was 19. We started the band, by the way, I'm in a band. It's called Skydive. Check us out. We were 16 when we started. We only played 1 show when we were 16. It was a school talent show. It was good. It was okay. It was a solid, decent first show. Fumo, my cat's here. Hi, kitty. Fumo is a Skydive fan, for sure. The talent show was fine. It was a good first show, but we didn't. Fumo, what are you doing? He's on his trash bed. I have this trash in my studio that I got an amp for. I put all the plastic over to the side and took the amp out, and he likes to lay in it. What kind of cat is such a trashy animal? So we played the first show, and then we didn't play another show again until we were 19. Oh my god, Fumi! He's sick, we're chill. Okay, the noise is gone. Can you even hear it? It's so rumbly. Okay, now he's really cute. So our second show was 3 years later when we were 19. We played a talent show, and we played another talent show. These were both at Quay's school. One of the talent shows had us play 3 songs, so that was a really nice practice mini set before our first full set show. Finally, we were 19, almost 20. We were ready to put out an EP, ready to play a full set of a show, and I was booking this stuff at the time, and I actually still am. I book all this stuff for us, so I made this really bad mistake of thinking that you have to pay to play your first show. That's a common thing that people will tell you, especially promoters who want to prey on the vulnerable and say, you've never dipped your feet in this pond before, so you need to pay us. We can give you this opportunity, and then you can go from there. And I totally believed it. So the deal with this place was that it was a pre-sale ticket kind of thing. They give you 50 tickets, each is $10. You have to sell all 50. And if you don't sell all 50, then you owe them what's left. Usually, if you have a 5-piece band, each person sells 10, you get it done. It's not so bad. With a 2-piece band, 25 people each it's a good bit for a first show. We really worked for that. Quay came through and brought out tons of Vietnamese cousins. But we still were short. We sold 40 tickets, owed them $100. So be it. We played the show, and it was great. It was a really good first show. A lot of our friends were there, so that was really nice. That brought us to booking our own stuff. For contrast, our first show we played for 50 people because we had to bring out 40. No, actually, There were probably 100 people there because the other bands had to bring some people too. Though the other bands all fell much more short than we did. We played for about 100 people for our first show. Pretty good. Our second show, we played to literally nobody in an alley. It was supposed to be this art walk thing, and it was the 4th of July weekend. They thought there would be a lot more people because it was the 4th of July. Turns out there was a lot less. So since then, we've just been booking our own stuff and trying to scramble to find places to play. The only two differences now in our show scheduling is that sometimes we get paid to play, which is great. Happens very rarely, but sometimes it does, and those are always really, really cool opportunities. The other difference is that sometimes we completely book and plan our own show. And then we get the venue, we book the bands, we bring our own sound, we decorate, we do all that jazz. Those are really fun, really hard, but really fun. We've done 3 or 4 of those. Did one at an LGBT center, did one in my garage that's right there. We decorated it, made it beautiful, and invited our friends. We did our first one at a record store for our EP release. We brought out, I think it was like 22 people, which isn't a ton, but we were super stoked for it. It was a really small shop, so it filled the shop up nicely. Yeah, that's kind of it. If you want, I would be very happy to make a video of like how to book shows or what shows to play, band stuff, things like that. I do all the promoting and business and booking for Skydive. So if you have any questions, or if you want me to make a video about that, that would be sick. I would love to, cause I got wisdom, maybe. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry that I have not been uploading every Thursday. I hopefully will do that when I move. I'm confident that I will. Confident might be a strong word. I'm positive. I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful that I will be making videos every Thursday once I move, because I'm currently looking for a place to live. I have to move 80 miles south and I don't have a place yet. I have to do that in a couple weeks. So yeah, a little bit stressed, but it's all good. Hopefully there will be another creative space before I move. I'm really hoping for that. And thank you. Yeah, I'll be back next Thursday. Hopefully. Bye. That's the amp that I bought. Where's Fumo? Might he be in the trash? Look at this trashy fellow. Oh, he's still beautiful. Hi.